Hi folks, and welcome to the Photoshop Insider blog here at scottkelby.com and this special presentation to show you a first look at Photoshop Express. Joining me, Matt Kloskowski.
Hey everyone.
And Matt and I are going to take you through and show you the brand new version of an online version of Photoshop. But that's not really
You mentioned an interesting word there. It's not really an online version of Photoshop.
No. So here's the thing, is remember how they came out and said last year there's going to be an online version of Photoshop?
Yeah.
No, forget that.
No
this is something,
layers, no
this is something
palettes.
way different. So if you were picturing in your mind a version of Photoshop with like toolbar and palettes and filters and all, forget that, because this is Photoshop technology. Mm-hmm. It is online. It's very, very cool, and you will really like it if you take the Photoshop part out of your mind and just focus on this new thing, because it's new, it's cool, you're going to like it.
And one of the ways to think about it is like Scott said, it is still very cool, because there's some features in here that you're like, wow, that'd be kind of cool in Photoshop.
Yeah, I'd like to see that in Photoshop.
And it's like your all-encompassing solution, because it's a website where you upload, you store all your photos there.
You have galleries.
You edit and you enhance and you do all those cool things, and then you share in galleries and you can share them with everybody. So it does all these things all in one place.
Right. You get your images on the web, you edit your stuff on the web, it's all web-based, and it's free. So it's really, really cool.
Yeah. So I think the big question everybody's going to be asking is, kind of who's it for?
Yes.
Which is the question I ask.
Really for probably the 18 to 23 crowd, that kind of younger crowd that's using, the younger crowd, those young kids, the younger crowd that's using like Facebook and MySpace.
Yeah.
And they like the community aspect of it, and and the fun of it. I mean, it's a very, very slick little program.
And I think you're going to find that pros like it too, because it gives them a different way to get their photos in front of their clients, and that their clients can show photos to other people. So.
Yeah, absolutely. You're going to be surprised how many people that are not in that age group wind up using this, because it lets you have an online web presence that is free, and it's very slick.
Yeah.
Matt, give us a first look here. So here's the first opening screen, right?
So yeah, you're gonna get here, and you're gonna have to go ahead and create an account. That's the very first thing. And the only tip I got for you, when you make that account, because it's a free website, you get 2 gigs for free. When you make that account, you got to give an email address. If you're like me, I always give a fake email address.
I give Dave Krause to DaveKrause.com.
You can't do it. You got to give a real email address, because they send you a link to verify, blah, blah, blah. So after you actually log in, the first thing you're going to do is upload your photos. Just click on that little upload icon here, and then go find the photos on your computer. This is where you get them off your computer into Photoshop Express. You select them, gives you a little dialog box here, and then just click on upload, and it's going to pull those photos from your computer, push them up onto the website.
Right, and once you get them up there, let me show you how the basic editing window looks. Take a look. So here are the photos that Matt just uploaded, but I'm going to switch over to all photos, where you keep all of your images, and we'll just go ahead and click on an image and open the edit. If you go down here to edit photo, it pops it into the edit photo window. Now, you're going to see that it has a bunch of tools here on the side, so it's not really a toolbar, it's more like kind of a tool panel or a list of what you can do. You've got everything from crop and rotate to autocorrect to exposure. And look at this exposure thing, it's kind of cool. You can just kind of run your cursor over it. And a lot of the tools work like this.
Yeah.
And they're additive, so if you brighten the photo here and then go down to black and white and decide to add a black and white effect, well, it kind of adds on to what you've already done. Mm-hmm. It's very, very intuitive, very, very easy. It doesn't need a whole lot of training. But if you want more training, Matt did a whole thing on it. Now, so we're not going to go into great detail here. We're just kind of giving you a first look. Matt did a whole learning center that's sponsored by NAP, and it's over at PhotoshopExpressTechniques.com. And Matt does take you through all the different steps and how to use it. But I only want to show you basically here what the interfaces look like and how it works. Now, that's the editing window. You can see how it works. There's a little cancel and plus thing here. But there's also the galleries, and that's a very, very cool part. Let's take a look at that.
Let me show you here. Now, you'll see along the left-hand side there's something called an album. And you think of an album as your best of the best.
Your best stuff.
You don't show people all 300 photos from the vacation. You only show them the ones you really want them to see. So when you click on that, it takes you into that album. And you can go, actually double-click on that album up here in the top. You can go to an album slideshow. And this is where it gets really neat. So watch this. So just by default, works like every slideshow.
Yeah,
just hit play and it's going to go to the next one.
But that's not what's cool about the Express.
Check out the layout. So I'm going to go to this ring layout. See that?
Whoa!
Isn't that cool? And if I go through here, you see it kind of just skips to the next slide. And I can zoom in and out, so I can actually see this little kind of ring of photos that it created. But watch the 3D one.
3D expands them.
All right, so let's. Yeah, see that?
I love this one.
It's going to go to the next one, and you can kind of see like the bottom photos
zoom
over.
Back out again, zoom back out. I love this. Watch. You can see the whole like thing and move around.
Yeah, and if you want to see one, just click on it. And they're going to start to move all around on you. It's really cool.
Wild?
Yeah. So that's kind of neat about that, and then you can always come back here, go back to our other photos.
But of course, there's also sharing. That's the great thing about this, is that you're going to be able to share your galleries with everybody, because it's a community-based version of Photoshop. So there's a little button down there in the bottom left-hand corner called Share Album. You can decide, do you want to share it with everybody or share it with just your friends or just whoever you want. So this is just a quick peek just to kind of let you see that it is different, and there's stuff in it, like Matt said, that isn't in Photoshop. Like, there is no soft focus effect. There's a lot of little things in here that you go,
yeah,
hey, I wouldn't mind that.
Just the way it shows you the enhancements and the changes that you're making is kind of neat, and the way you can stack them on top of each other.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think is really
and
well done.
We are showing you the tip of the iceberg of the things that you can do, but we did want to show you here on the Photoshop Insider just a quick look. So thanks to my buddy Matt for stopping by here, and thanks to you guys for watching the Photoshop Insider blog. For those of you who are seeing this on YouTube or someplace else, come by scottkelby.com. I post 5 days a week and don't sleep much. So anyway, thanks so much, and enjoy Photoshop Express. Go check it out at PhotoshopExpressTechniques.com. I'm Scott Kelby. Matt Kloskowski.
Take care, everyone.
All right, see you.